Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about array and the use of array in C programming. So array is a container that holds the values of same data type. So whenever we want to store the same data type values, we can use one array instead of number of variables. Using them multiple times, we can create one array and hold all the variables in array. Instead of declaring individual variables, we can create one array, and you can declare one array variable such as numbers and to store all the variables. But we can store the values of same data type only in one array. Suppose we create an array of integer type, so we can store only integer values in that array, and the index of array always starts with 0. So the lowest address corresponds to the first element and the highest address to the last element. So now we will see how to declare array. To declare an array in C, we should specify the type of array and then the name of array with size. So this is the syntax of declaring array. See the example: int arr size is 20. So this is how we can declare array. This is called a single dimensional array. The array size must be an integer constant. Now the second one is initializing array. If we want to initialize the array with variables, we can initialize like this. We can put all the values of array in one line. Now if we want to access the elements of array, how we will access the elements? So here we have to understand that if array contains 10 values, so their index will be 0 to 9, because the index of array always start with 0. So the first element is on index number 0, and the 10th variable is on index number 9. So always keep in mind that. Now an element is accessed by index. The array naming, this is done by placing the index of the element within the square bracket after the name of the array. Suppose this is the example: int salary equal to array index 4, means initialize the value of array 4 into salary. So the statement will take fifth element from the array and assign the value to the salary variable. Array 4 means element number, fifth element number 5. The value of element number 5 will assign to the salary variable. Now next we will see the two-dimensional array. The simplest form of multi-dimensional array is 2D array. How we declare 2D array? Int arr in brackets number of rows and number of columns and semicolon. So this is how we declare 2D array. The first number in brackets denotes rows and the second one denotes column. Now we have example of array. So here we created array of size 10, means the 10 values we can have in this single array of integer type. So we have stored 10 arrays in this single array of integer type. So this is the program to create array and then scan all the values in array, and then we have printed the entered values. Next we have example of 2D array. So here we created 2D array of integer type int AR 7. So this is the 2D array of 7 by 7, 7 rows and 7 columns. So first we will enter the number of rows, and this is the maximum size of array. We can have 2 rows, 3 columns, whatever size we want, but this is the maximum size of array that we can create, 7 by 7. We can have the minimum. So now we have entered the number of rows, number of columns, and scanned the values for matrix and shown the matrix. So this is the program to enter values in 1D array and 2D array and showing the elements of array.